Hello, amazing souls. Welcome back to my channel, Cosmic Contracts with Princess Starlights. It's 11/11/8/8/2022. Make a wish. And today, with the Lionsgate portal open before Sirius open, and then Lionsgate, and this connection, this energy that is flowing from the great central sun is huge. The more you're going to absorb and you're going to connect with Mother Gaia, Mother Gaia is also holding many codes, light activations, many codes that have been laying dormant there, like the codes are laying dormant in our own DNA, blood cells, and the soul like the key is inside. In the same way, Mother Earth has these light codes and so many other codes that are lying dormant in her for thousands and thousands, perhaps millions of years. All right, because every civilization has left their energy imprint, and this will always be in Mother Gaia. So I cannot put the timeline, I can't go that back, but like wherever you feel connected, the longer period you want to go back, it's there. Alright, so today the message is from members of the Karmic Board. So, this is a collective message from the members of the Karmic Board. And throughout the day today, I will really try to bring more messages, especially from the Rose lineage or the Divine Mothers, and also from Archangel Michael. So, first, let me read what came through today, because I really want to put the immediate fresh writing that I have done. Okay, so let me first start with the message, then I'll do the interpretation, and then I will do a card read for today. You are the receiving and sending portal. You collect the receiving data from above and below and radiate like a sonic wave, changing the energy of the environment and all the sentient beings in it. Therefore, you are requested to shield up your energy. For that, call on to your spirit team of angels, archangels, ascended masters, elemental spirits, animal, dragon, and unicorn kingdom ancestors. Whoever you feel connected to, call upon them. Alright? So you have your own team, you'll have to connect with them. Your journey to this life was to awake to your mission and help souls who lost the real goal and purpose of the soul, that is to ascend. What we did not anticipate was that you all, along with the mission, are also going to be the eternal witness holders, the historians, who will be known in the corridors of universe as the ones who saw darkness and turned it into light. The metal turned into gold, like a dark cloud weather cleared, bringing forth the sun. Well, in this case, there are so many sons and daughters of light, holding within the divine essence of our beloved God Father and Goddess Mother. You are here to remind the rest of the souls of the same. Now, group 1, many still won't accept and go back to their old ways. Second group, while the souls who have now been searching for another path that brings them peace, love, abundance, where They wish to live with dignity and not bow to the whims and wishes of low vibrating souls. They would be skeptical of the path, but as their soul is searching for another path, they wouldn't mind trying the path of love and light. Group 3, like the awakening starseeds, light workers, they will reach a point where their 3D world will come crashing down or collapse. They will see through this illusionary world and a soul's light gone dim in situation. Easily they will be able to make this out. Their consciousness will expand due to the energy flooding the earth through. Now these are the ways, the earth is getting flooded. Central sun, the energy that's pouring from central sun. Advanced souls currently in Mother Gaia's womb, that is all the starseeds, light workers. Activating of crystalline light grids because of these souls, and many more downloads from inner light cities and temples. These temples are inside earth, on earth, and the etheric retreats. Now group 3's expansion will help them see all is temporary because of this increase in energy, because of this collective effort. The expansion of consciousness is happening tremendously for everybody, whether they realize it or not. But for group 3, they are souls that they have reached a place where they are now seeing that the 3D world is an illusion. So the group 3's expansion will help them see that all is temporary. Even the body they have is a loaned house from above, bringing them to the question that will awaken their soul to what's permanent and the purpose of such existence. All right. Group 2 and group 3 will then, in coming future timelines, will be the participating souls of the domino effect of the, in quotes, awakening spiral. The simple let's experiment, let's try something new will bring them to the realization that such things do exist, that this world is real. They then won't leave this path. As more work through their energy system and raise their energy, the collective shall rise and will be more open on topics like magic, healing, tantra, divine union, sex. People who practice this consciously in their daily lives will birth new highly advanced souls known as diamond ones or rainbow ones. Alright, so these are the terms of the future advanced or way more advanced than us. With their coming, the new age will be accelerated further at top gear. This beautiful picture of what the future is meant to look like depends currently on your shoulders. So the your is all the star seeds and light workers. If even one does not fulfill their mission and this can jeopardize not just the future but the existence of humankind. The Ragnarök can happen again. So do not give up. For one of the prime reasons for you to volunteer on planet Earth was You adored and held great affection for humans, for they are still the grumpy, naughty children, yet deep down they still hold the innocence, kindness, love that can melt down the hardest mountain. This feeling of affection you hold deep in your bones, blood, and DNA. This is how deeply you sense, you feel. Currently, you are the guardian parents who came running at one cry of their child, or in this case, the children on planet Earth, to heal and soothe the injured and the starving children. This mission, your mission is to flood Mother Gaia and her loving children with your healing energy, love, and light in your own unique ways. Adoni, collective members of the Karmic Board. All right, so let me cover a few points quickly, the interpretations. So the message what I felt was that the Karmic Board is trying to paint a beautiful picture of how the future is going to be, and then they talk about three groups, how you can these three groups, the souls will be divided into three. One who will completely still not believe and they'll go, so they will reincarnate after once they complete the transition known as death on this planet. They will be sent to another 3D worlds, maybe in this galaxy or another galaxy. I don't know that, but when Jesus said after the harvest quote that is there, it's very famous. So what does it mean? It means that Earth is now going to be 5D, whether somebody wants it or not. It's not the question of whether we want it or not, right? It's going from 3D to 4D and then 5D. And what is going to happen is that the souls who do not ascend along with that will after the transition phase will be reborn on planets with 3D densities, where still there will be wars and dark spaces, in short, right? Like on this planet we have political war, so many kinds of wars, then human trafficking, abuse of children, women, at so many levels. In short, the souls are, they are oppressed. They cannot even see their freedoms. There are people who are educated, wearing good clothes, they have bank balance, finance account, but are they truly free from their family and society? Can they really make their own choices? The more higher they are, they keep feeling that oh, I have to be presentable in so and so ways. I cannot like, my family needs to feel proud of me for what I'm doing, and at times they are not doing what makes them happy, what makes them peaceful. They are struggling, they are working hard, they're pushing themselves just to be something that their family sees them this way or the society sees them this way. So are you truly independent, free to make your own choices that make you happy, make you feel free, liberated, is the question here. So and then the other groups, usually the ones, they will be like, because in the collective we now see that people are extremely unhappy, whether it's their government, whether it's their society, whether it's their own life, whether it's their job, partners, in so many ways on a collective level. Now more and more souls are feeling unhappy. They are being called, they have this idea, let's do something spontaneous, and when they land upon this path, so just out of curiosity, like, okay, let's just try this, they will end up doing it, but they will see the results. Like, we also first, when we started feeling it, we did not know, and then things came, we said let's try, and then we ended up coming on this path and awakened, and now we are serving in our own unique ways. So these are the three groups. As it was said that the witness holders, so yes, your accounts of what happened here, be how you worked through the darkness and then you created light in your inner world and then expanding it outwards. So your karmic accounts are recording that. Then at the same time, your karmic accounts, wherever you go in this galaxy, other galaxy, perhaps other universe, what happens is your records are moving forward with you. That's the only thing that's moving forward, one life after another. Your energy is the real currency for you to travel in the universe. That's the real currency you need. So what happens is when you go to the karmic board, to the judiciary of the soul of this solar system or another solar system, another galaxy, your records will always firstly reflect that, showing your credibility that's there. But at the same time, whenever there are groups of these divine highly evolved souls who would want to see what happened on earth and how the darkness was removed in order to bring forth the light, each one of us will be those witnesses holding those records with us forever and ever. So it's going to be an eternal record. Okay. Then yes, so you where it said that we are the sons and daughters of light, and we are here to remind the others of the same. We have to remind them that the essence of light, that source, that love, is in all the souls, and everybody is meant to reach their divinity. It's not just for few souls. And then I talked about the three groups, how they are divided. So the group two will be like, the out of curiosity they will end up on this path and something will work out for them and they wouldn't want to leave that. Group three are right now those souls who are kind of a step or two behind the light workers and star seeds. They are reaching a point, because every soul at some point in their timeline, because there's no time and space for the soul, but if you put them on a timeline, then there will come a point where the soul will start recognizing that the relationships they spend time for the entire life, they the things that they keep collecting, thinking that the world has made them to believe you have to collect money, you have to build houses, you have to make sure you fulfill your relationships, take care of your children, and so many things. And they're not loving their own souls, and they think they're made to believe that if you love yourself, you take care of yourself, then that's selfish. But what they're not telling you is that the divine essence of God is in you, and you have to take care of the divine. If they are telling you in the outer world you're supposed to take care of God and the beings of God, then that God, that divine energy is in you, and it has to be taken care of. And now is the time to fill yourself with happiness, to fill yourself with love, peace, care for yourself. If you have not, it's simple. If you do not charge your phone, you cannot use it, right? And you have to charge your own soul energy within. Only then you can send it out like a sonic wave. And yeah, so these souls, the group three, are kind of a step or two behind that realization point. And once that they reach that realization point, they will realize that even this body, where the entire society, the world thinks that this is the real you, they will realize, oh my god, this is just loaned to you for 70, 80, perhaps 100 years. But even this body, they spend their entire lives working on it, making it beautiful, so many things. This is temporary. 100 years also, but it is temporary. It is loaned. This is not yours. So they will realize that, and they will see through the illusionary world, and a soul's light gone dim. That is, the soul, the light of the soul of light of love and peace is dimming, and they are now moving in the dark side, the ego, the control, the manipulation, the suppressing of the sensitive souls, and then telling the sensitive souls that you are the weaker ones, the weaklings, while the sensitives agreed to that. I agreed to that theory for almost 25 years of my life, I believe, thinking I'm always going to be the weak, the meek one, and low self-confidence, so many things. Not realizing that the energies I hold as a sensitive soul, they are the power, they are powerful, they can nurture so many. And that's why if you are a sensitive, you have been made to feel that ways, you need to realize that these energies are powerful in uplifting you and others as well. It's you who has to respect and honor that. It starts with you. You have to honor, you have to respect that, you have to stand in that power. It has to begin with you. And if you get souls who still do not respect that, it's okay to cut them off. You don't have to entertain their gossip, their judgment. All right, because you're here to serve so many out there. So you cannot just cut yourself down because of too few people in your family or society who kept telling you that you are a weakling. Now, all right. So when they said that the energy is flooding Earth, so through your galactic families, the energies are pouring in. Then the codes that are already sitting dormant in Mother Gaia, because as we release the codes, the codes that are laying dormant inside of us and also in Mother Gaia, the energy is getting released. All right, and then there are these temples in the etheric realms, like there is the temple of light and violet flame in Telos. Then there is a rose temple in there's a rose temple of the love flame, unconditional love, that's in the etheric realms above Medford in Massachusetts, USA. So there are so many retreats, right? And of these ascended masters, archangels, and they too hold the temples there. Then there is temple in Venus, so it's coming from there. Temples in Sirius, the mystery schools. It's pouring from central sun, from so many places. We are like the communicating towers, the channels, and we are here to radiate that energy. So we are picking, we may be picking from Mother Gaia or from up or from both ways. It's unique to you. Now, so what happens is, yes, so when I talked about the lone house, that is your body, your physical vessel, they will or they might not, but it's in your soul contracts. Okay, when you came here, you did not come here without sound. When you get into something agreement, you have to sign a contract. It's the same like on this planet. We sign contracts in the same way. There also, before you came here, you signed a contract with your spiritual team, the masters, the karmic board. So many people were there when you signed the soul contract, and that's when you got this body. You decided on the body, your gender, your name, so many things. So it's all in your soul contract for this incarnation. So what all you are going to get. Now, is there anything? Yes. So, group 2 and 3 will be the major part in the coming future timelines, where the domino effect will increase quickly and fastly. And when there is openness on the topics of magic, tantra, sex, healing, so many other topics, and people firstly they'll start doing that in private, then more publicly, then there will be collective like this practice, like the Falun Gong spiritual practice, because people, the energy, they started to heal. So what happened is that the government had to ban that, right? Because they don't want, that government over there does not want the souls to awake. So that's why it was banned, because it was helping souls on a collective level to heal themselves. But then in future, the attack will be less, because more and more will be awakening, so the dark ones won't be able to control that much that they were able to do maybe hundreds and thousands of years back. And What else do I need to cover? Yes, so they will bring in advanced souls, because once the awareness, this knowledge comes out that sex is not just physical, but it is a medium to spiritually enhance your. It's like to just vibrate on a very high level of bliss, and when you are in that energy, you get a direct alignment, a connecting connection with the divine source. So so for a very long time, sex has been put under the category of a taboo, but as more and more people awaken, they will realize that it is a practice that elevates your energy, bringing you in direct alignment to the source. And that's why it's not a sin. It's not that you're supposed to be a virgin. You're supposed to use your energy wisely, and when you share it with somebody, make sure that when you share it, you both are vibrating at a high level, because when you do something at that intimate level, both the parties are going to absorb each other's energy. So supposing the other party has gone through a lot of trauma and abandonment, have felt that they were not loved, and you are somebody who is still you on a daily basis, you're a happy to go person, and but if you're not strong enough and you end up having a relationship, or just casual sex with somebody like that, what is going to happen? You will absorb their energy and you will lower your shields. So it's nothing to do with sin, it's nothing to do with, oh, you need to be a virgin and protect your sacred space. That is the space from where the energy will enter of the other soul. So if you both are not vibrating on a higher level, if you both are vibrating on a higher level, it will pull you further in the energy spiral chart, or it can pull you further down. That's the logic. Now, okay, so this is the picture, this beautiful picture that is put in front of us by the Karmic Board, but at the end of the day, for the execution, for the completion of this picture, it depends on our working. Everyone who has volunteered here, your work, your service is very much required. And that's why you have to wake up to your duty. So if you are getting this call from inside of you, you have to wake up. Now, when I mentioned the Ragnarök, now thousands and thousands of years ago, you can look at the Ragnarök history, where the gods had a meeting and they decided that humankind is not being good enough, and they are just they're not still developed, and they're fighting among themselves. Then they said, no, it's better to just end the humanity. But then certain people came and they said, no, we will work for that. And that's why this has happened before, where the gods did not want us, and when you look at the religious textbooks, they're talking about the flood. So it has happened, the humanity has been wiped out and they came back. Now, according to some theories, they say that these highly advanced aliens came, so we are the hybrid products of these advanced civilizations. There's so many theories, you don't have to believe all that, but just pick your religious textbooks. There you will see the flood, that once upon a time humanity was wiped out. Then these 7 Rishis, or the sages, or the wise ones came. They imparted education to the new generation that came, and this is how it's the circle of life that's going on. So do not get into much detail. This is the general one. And then being the guardian parents. All right. So when you serve, you become the guardian parents. So God cannot come, the God source cannot come down here directly. They come in certain time periods once a while, but then when in their absence, there will be guardians, and you are like a guardian parent, and that's why you came here. That feeling you feel, when you adore or you have affection for humans, when I said that, something must have resonated deep within you. You could have felt that in your bones, blood, and something triggered your DNA to activate that code. So these words, when I say, they're also to give you some picture, but at the same time there will be certain things that will awake something in you, they'll trigger something in you, because the words are very powerful. All right, so your mission, simple, in simple terms, the general mission of all volunteers is to expand this energy, flood Mother Gaia so that she and all her children can heal, but every one of us in our own unique ways are here to serve. That's it. We all have our own unique ways. Like there will be thousands of people doing the energy work, but their methods are going to be different. The uniqueness is going to be there. Same work, but in different ways it will be expressed. Some will express through words, some will express through art, some will express through dance, their expressions, different ways. All right. So now for the awakening star seeds light workers, if you are still confused about your mission, about your lessons, how you can overcome it, where you wish to start from, one thing is, already whatever you need, you have that inside of you. You have been practicing that for thousands and thousands of years, but in order to activate that code, you might need help from a spiritual healer or a person who works with these things. So there's nothing wrong that, oh, I already know that, so why I should take help from others. Do not waste your time in that, because from here on, for this rest of the period, we will be accelerated more into our work. So if you need help, you can, in your local areas or your communities, there will be spiritual healers, there will be the energy workers who can help you narrow the path down. All right, so when I'm saying this, you can take help, and at times it can be mentioned in your soul contract that you'll meet so and so healer who will help you activating your codes. Okay, so do not struggle if you're not able to figure that out, you're still going round and round in the circle. It's better to take help and quickly activate. If you now know that this is your calling, then take help and then start on to your work. With that, what I will have to also tell what I do. So in case you want to reach out to me, I just create, I do not do deep work. What I do is I help you drawing the general map of your soul, and I help you heal the spaces in your womb, in your yoni, womb, heart, so that your energies can be released and you can be more of a receiver. All right, this is what I do. You don't have to approach me, this is not like an advertisement, but all I'm saying is, you need help, then there will be people around you. Just look for them and you will find. Okay, now with that, let's get to pick a card reading. And in that, today in a pick a card reading, what I will do is, I am going to again today take, because I feel I'm already doing 3 cards every time, but today I'll just pick one deck, and in that we will try to, I'll tell you what I'm trying to do over here. Okay, so I am going to pick today, let's take which deck I want to work with today. Let's take the unicorn. Okay, and let's see what the message is from the unicorn today. I'll pick 3 cards from the unicorn deck, so it's purely from the unicorn kingdom. And the first card is where you are right now in your current state. Okay, and the second the card that will come out is, so the first card you can write down, the first card is about your current position. Okay, where you are currently emotionally, mentally, whatever. Then card 2, okay, this card 2 is going to be about your, so that is going to be about your strength, that currently in that current situation, what is the strength that you hold, all right, or the help that you can receive. And then the card 3 is going to be the outcome. Okay, let's begin. All right. So the first card that I have here is help. See, I was just talking about to get help. And look at the numbers 12, 44, 33. So you also are a co-creator and ascended master who has come back here. So you have already ascended from your karmic patterns. So you are still in the those who are still in the cycle of birth and rebirth, like birth and then die and then rebirth, they still have not cleared their karmic accounts. You have to balance 51% of your karma, and if you do that, then you ascend. So all most of the star seeds and light workers are already the ascended ones. So you are an ascended master, you are a co-creator, and if you are here feeling that you're the 144,000s that are mentioned in the religious textbooks, you are here to work with your divine counterpart, your twin flame. Either they are present here on the planet or they are guiding you from that planet, but you are deeply connected and nobody can break that bond energetically for you. Remember this part. So the first card is help. The help you need is on its way, so keep watching for it. Do you see the flying unicorn? It's like the Pegasus from the fifth dimensions. They live in the fifth dimensions, but energy wise they are now present here because we are now somewhere opening the fourth. We are somewhere in the fourth dimension. We are vibrating at that. So your first card is your current situation. You're looking for help. See, that's what I said, get help, right? Yes, you are the masters, you're the co-creators, but with the help, you will quickly start activate, narrow down your path and start working. Okay, so get help and it's on your way. So if you are watching and if it has triggered you, then I can help you. There's so many in your communities. You can search for them wherever you feel the comfort. That's more important. Second card was about your strength. From where can you get help in your current situation? The Christ. Yes, simply, if you don't want to take help from the spiritual community that's present here, you can always connect above, or the Christ. Open the door to the kingdom of heaven. Christ consciousness, Buddha consciousness, Krishna consciousness. While here they'll say they are the separate gods and separate ideologies. No, up there they are one. They have the same ideology, that you hold the light within and you can too be divine. You just have to vibrate high enough to be in the space of love and light. The Christ. That's your strength. The Christ consciousness, the Krishna consciousness, that is where your strength lies. And the third one is the outcome. When you connect the two, card 1, card 2, when you like the nexus of the two will turn out to be listening. Listen and the answer will be revealed. It's as simple as that. Narrow down. Do not run around the bushes. Narrow down. There is only one task you came here to do. There is one thing that really ignites your passion. Alright? And the rest you need to cut down. So when you narrow down, when you connect with the strength of Christ consciousness, so you can take help from above or the souls who are already working in this consciousness, or with the ascended masters and the gods and goddesses, you can go there. It is like opening the door to the kingdom of heaven that is within you actually first and then outwards. And then the outcome is, because of these two, when you listen, the answer will be revealed. Do you see the entire animal kingdom, the unicorn kingdom, water, air, the element and elemental spirit? everybody's there. And that person is connecting with Mother Gaia right there. Do you see that? Oh, I really hope this message helped you. I really do. This channel message, the card readings today. When I start them, I don't know from where they're coming. I just pick the cards right here when I am recording these, so that because when I do that, I see a lot of synchronicity, and that's why I try to do it spontaneously on the moment, like in the current moment, to get the best out of it. Otherwise, you'll always keep, uh, I keep thinking that did I like kind of unconsciously synchronize it on my own. So it's better to do in the current moment and then see the flow. And when I do that, I feel the synchronicity that opens up in my life as well. So I really hope this helped you. All right. Lots of love and light, Princess Starlight.